Well, welcome everybody.
Bienvenidos a todos.
Well, you're going to need approximately 45 minutes
Vamos a estar aquí en la
to
clase
devote
45
yourself
minutos
to our exercise class.
para hacer la
This
clase
is
de
a
ejercicio.
class that will incorporate
Va a incorporar
deep breathing,
respiración,
isometric strength training,
ejercicio isométrico para reforzar,
some balance exercises,
ejercicios de equilibrio
and some light stretching.
y
Okay.
ejercicios ligeros de estiramiento.
So we're going to start off with some breathing,
Vamos a esperar con la
and as we
respiración.
move into the class,
Y luego la clase,
please remember
por favor recuerden,
we stretch,
estiramos,
but we don't strain.
pero no nos forzamos.
And the other principle that we abide
El
by
principio que seguimos
is that movement
es que movimiento
is
es
medicine.
medicina.
Okay? So we need to move correctly,
Necesitamos movernos
move therapeutically.
y
So just
terapéuticamente.
go at your own pace,
A
try
tu
to
propio
stick with
paso.
the cadence that I set for you guys, and have fun.
Síganme y diviértanse.
All right, here we go. Let's
Vamos.
do deep diaphragmatic breathing to charge our bodies up.
Para cargar nuestro cuerpo.
What we do is we inhale, some goes out, like Santa Claus,
El estómago se expande hacia afuera.
and then when we exhale,
Cuando
we keep that
exhalamos,
pressure in the
Mantenemos
abdomen.
la
and we
presión en el
pat.
abdomen. Hacemos eso.
One more time.
Una vez
Inhale,
más. Inhale,
exhale,
exhale,
pressure out.
presión hacia afuera.
Inhale,
Inhale,
exhale, keep the pressure.
exhale, mantenga la presión.
Okay. One more. Inhale,
Inhale,
exhale, pressure.
presión.
All right. Shake it loose.
Relájense.
Okay. Just get your body primed and ready
Alístense.
for our exercises. We're going to start off with some light stretching.
Vamos a empezar con estiramiento
All
ligero.
right, here we go. We're going to be leaning forward like we typically start
Nos
off.
vamos a inclinar hacia
Good
el frente.
base.
Lo
But
hacemos.
before leaning forward, we reach up with the top of our head,
La cabeza hacia el cielo,
stretching that spine,
estirando la espina dorsal.
and then slowly, inch by
Suavemente,
inch,
pulgada por pulgada,
let the body hang
de que cuelgue el cuerpo,
as we reach
a como
for
alcanzamos.
the floor. Some of
hacia
you
el
may
piso.
end up here at your
Hay
knees.
unos que pueden
Some
apretar
may
hasta las
have the
rodillas,
hands by your
hay unos que
shins.
las pantorrillas.
Some of you may be very flexible
Hay
and
unos
you
que
can
son
touch your
flexibles,
toes.
se
It
pueden tocar
doesn't
los
matter.
dedos de los pies, no le hace.
Some of you can be like me. You can
Algunos
reach underneath your
Pueden
toes,
al ponerse las manos abajo de los pies,
and you can do that.
se pueden hacer eso.
But wherever you land
Donde
is
está-
fine.
donde
You
caiga
just
está
want
bien.
that nice stretch in the hamstrings and
Queremos
the
estirar las
glutes.
piernas hacia atrás, las piernas atrás y el glúteo.
You can pulsate a little
Puede
bit.
pulsar
Make
un
this
poco.
fun.
Hágalo divertido,
Breathe.
respiren,
Always be breathing.
todo el tiempo continúen respirando.
And slowly work your way up,
Suavemente hacia arriba,
inch by inch.
pulgada por pulgada.
And relax.
Relax.
All right. Now you can bring your feet in a little bit together. Now we're going to work all four directions. We went forward. Now we're going to go right, left, and behind.
Los pies
Okay?
juntos, vamos a ir para, ya hicimos para
Hands
empezar
to the
los lados,
side.
hacia atrás, las manos a los lados,
The right hand reaches down just a little bit.
alcanza un poquito hacia abajo.
And then the left arm
El
comes
brazo
up.
izquierdo, lo subimos,
Reach for the ceiling.
alcancen al techo.
And then slowly work your left arm over to your right shoulder.
Su brazo sobre el hombro derecho.
And with your right hand, you can push against your right leg so you're going in the opposite direction.
Para al lado opuesto.
You're really stretching your IT band, your lumbar spine, your hip,
La espina dorsal, la
and
cadera.
reach to the best of your
Lo
ability.
más que puedan.
Breathe.
Respiren.
Slowly, inch by inch, reach up
Alcancen hacia
for
arriba.
that ceiling. Reach high,
Alcancen alto
like
hacia arriba.
your left arm just extended 2 more inches,
Como si el brazo izquierdo se extendió 2 pulgadas más.
and then slowly bring it down.
Rápido.
Very good. Now we're going to go to the other
Al
side.
otro lado.
This time the left hand reaches down to the left knee,
La mano izquierda hacia la rodilla.
pushing against that left leg.
Empujando la pierna.
The right arm comes up.
El brazo derecho hacia arriba.
Reach for the ceiling.
Al techo.
And then work your right arm, right hand over to your left shoulder.
Su hombro izquierdo.
You can push with the left hand the opposite way
Pueden empujarse con la otra pierna
and breathe.
y respiren.
This is also an opening for the shoulder
Esto es también para abrir el hombro.
and the thoracic
y
spine.
la caja torácica.
Breathe.
Respiren.
If you're doing these exercises correctly,
Entonces, este ejercicio
should
apropiadamente
feel good on your body.
se siente bien en el cuerpo.
And then slowly work your way back to neutral position.
Suavemente una posición neutral, regresamos
Stand up straight.
hacia arriba.
Tighten your quads, your legs. Reach for that ceiling.
Acá en el cielo.
And slowly come back down.
Suavemente bájenlo.
Do a little shoulder shuffle.
Muevan los hombros un poquito.
All right, guys. Excellent. All right. Now we're going to work our way back. Okay, this is the fourth direction. Here we go.
Cuarta dirección.
You have lots of choices here. You can just put your hands over
Pueden poner
here.
los brazos aquí.
You can put them above your head, wherever you want. You can reach up high. You have choices here. Okay? So again, before reaching back, we reach up. We
Primero hacia
extend.
abajo, hacia arriba.
Always reaching high.
Todo el tiempo alcanzando alto.
And then with your glutes and hamstrings tightened,
Apretando
slowly
las piernas.
begin to arch back.
Arqueamos hacia atrás.
You're looking up at the ceiling.
Mirando hacia el cielo.
Really doing a nice lumbar contraction. No pain.
Contracción de la
Just
parte
strain.
lumbar, no dolor. Solamente respirar.
Breathe. Your
Respiren.
chest is reaching for the
El pecho
ceiling.
está alcanzando hacia arriba.
Very good, guys. Slowly come up, inch by inch.
Pulgada por pulgada.
Move in millimeters.
Muévanse en milímetros.
And come down.
Bajen.
Neutral position.
Posición neutral.
Shoulder.
Hombros.
Almost like you're breakdancing.
Como que está bailando breakdance.
All right. Okay, now the next exercise is for the shoulders,
Para los
okay?
hombros.
A lot of us have shoulder issues, goes along with spinal issues, goes along with neck issues.
Del cuello, de la espalda.
Okay, so we want to work the shoulders,
Queremos
okay?
trabajar los hombros.
And here this is going to feel good if you do it properly, okay?
Apropiadamente se va a sentir
So
bien.
bring the arms straight up so that they're level with your shoulder, okay?
Nivelados con sus hombros.
Nothing high, okay? And what you're going to do, again, you're reaching for the opposite corners of the room.
Están alcanzando al lado opuesto del cuarto.
And what you begin to do
Empiezan a hacer
is palm up.
las palmas hacia arriba.
And now vibrate those arms a little bit. Just move them up and down 1 inch.
Como una pulgada más o menos.
Breathe.
Respiren.
All right. Now rest and stop. You can take your 4 fingers in,
Los cuatro dedos
form like a
hacia
fist, and your thumb is facing behind you.
Mirando hacia atrás.
And now what you're going to do is really open up that thoracic spine,
Abrir la caja torácica.
and you're going to be hitching a ride going the opposite direction.
Como que está pidiendo un frente y yendo al lado opuesto.
Send moving your arm and your hands just an
Moviendo
inch
sus manos
backwards and
una
forward.
pulgada hacia atrás, hacia enfrente, hacia atrás, hacia enfrente.
Hold,
Detengan.
extend the
Extiendan
fingers,
los dedos.
and then bring them in slow.
Despacito bajen.
Okay. And now the shoulders shrug.
Ahora muevan los hombros hacia atrás.
Okay, we're going to do one more,
Vamos a hacer
actually
más.
2 more shoulder
Dos más
exercises.
ejercicios de los hombros.
All right. Really, you bring the arms out again.
Levanten los brazos de nuevo.
Palms are facing down.
Las palmas hacia abajo.
What you're going to do here
¿Qué vamos a hacer aquí?
is you're going to try to rotate
Rotando
your hands so that your palms are facing behind you.
Palmas estén mirando hacia atrás.
And now you're just going to rotate that shoulder blade forward.
Roteen las paletas hacia enfrente.
While you're rotating it, you're just stretching those arms wide. Fingertips can be wide apart.
Los dedos tienen que estar aparte también. Separados.
And go the opposite direction now.
Al lado opuesto.
And slowly stop.
Suavemente pare.
Just bring those arms down slow.
Los brazos suavemente.
Okay. Hope everybody's okay. Haven't lost anybody, have I?
No hemos perdido a nadie, ¿verdad? No estamos aquí.
All right, you guys are doing great. Okay.
Buen trabajo.
And we'll do one more shoulder exercise again for the thoracic spine as well. It's very simple.
Muy simple.
Your hands come up
Las manos arriba.
and you plant them right above your ears.
Arriba de los oídos.
Some of you may be more flexible and you can
Si están más flexibles, los pueden poner atrás de
bring them
la cabeza.
behind like that. Wherever you are is good. Okay? And what you're going to
Lo que
do
van a hacer es
in this exercise, you're going to bring your elbows back towards you,
los codos hacia atrás.
hold,
Detengan.
and then bring your elbows to you.
Frente.
Back.
Hacia
I'm going to
atrás.
do about 8 of these.
Como 8 de estos.
Forward.
Hacia enfrente.
Chest is proud, high.
El pecho está presionado. Alto.
4,
4.
5,
5.
6,
6.
7,
7.
8. Bring those arms down.
Bajen los brazos.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to move on to a series of balance exercises.
Vamos a hacer ejercicios de
We
equilibrio.
do these balance exercises because
Esto lo hacemos
a lot of you have spinal injuries, a lot of you have
Presión de
leg
la espina
injuries.
dorsal, lo de las piernas.
We don't want any falls. So we're learning to balance
Vamos
better
a equilibrarnos
so that
mejor
we feel more secure in the world.
para que nos sintamos
This
más
is also a
seguros
great
en el mundo.
brain exercise as
Y es
well.
un ejercicio para el cerebro también.
All right, so very simple.
Muy simple.
We've done this
Lo
before.
hemos hecho anteriormente.
We're going to shift all of our weight and energy onto our left foot.
Todo nuestro peso y energía en el pie
Okay.
izquierdo.
And as we do that,
Como hacemos eso,
we're going to have our right heel come off the floor,
el talón derecho, el suelo.
and all of our energy
Toda la
is
energía
now on our
está
your
ahora
left leg.
en la
Your
pierna
left knee
izquierda.
is bent. You're really
La
getting
rodilla está
comfortable in
doblada.
knowing that left leg and what it can carry, what it can do.
Si quieres sentir confortable, lo que puede hacer esa pierna izquierda.
And now what you do is you begin to tap your toes with your right foot toes,
El pie derecho.
so that now you're getting just that whole momentum and feel
Ahora
of what it's
estás
like to
sintiendo
be
nada más
just on your left foot.
lo que se siente nomás atrás
And
del
if
pie
you feel
izquierdo.
comfortable,
Si se siente a gusto,
you can slowly
puedes suavemente
lift that right foot off
levantar el pie derecho
and just
y
balance
para y equilibrio
on your left foot.
en el pie izquierdo.
If you're at home, you can use a chair by your side
Puedes usar una
for
silla para
stability or be by a wall.
estabilizarse, una pared,
But you really just
pero realmente
getting what it's like to feel just your left foot carrying your entire body
sintiendo
weight.
lo que se siente que el pie izquierdo
And then come
manda
back down
todo el
slow.
peso.
Okay? Shake it loose,
Muévanse, relax,
especially that left, okay?
especialmente la izquierda.
And now we're going to go
Ahora vamos
onto our right foot,
lado
okay?
derecho, el pie
All
derecho.
the energy, the focus
Enfocada
goes on your right leg,
en la
your
pierna
right
derecha,
foot.
el pie derecho,
Your left toes are now
dedos
the
de-
only thing on the ground on your left side.
están en el-
Left heel is
el
off.
talón está levantado.
And then when you feel comfortable, you can just begin to touch
Puede tocar
and lift that left
y levante
foot,
el pie izquierdo,
tapping on the floor.
pisando el piso.
And when you feel comfortable,
Cuando se siente
if you
gusto,
do it all,
si lo puede
you can
hacer,
just slowly lift
suavemente
your left foot off the floor.
el pie izquierdo del piso.
And the better you get at this balance exercise, the higher
Lo mejor que
you
hacemos
can
ejercicio,
lift that left leg.
lo más alto que puede levantar la pierna izquierda.
and bend down. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit more stretching. Okay. And the way that we do this stretch, again, it's part of a stretch and part of a balance exercise. You're going to take your left foot and bring it over your right foot so that your legs are crossed. Okay? And again, in these positions, just get the proper feel. Connect with your lower part of your body. Too often in life, we live our lives in like segmental manners, and we're not fully in touch with our entire body. These exercises are designed to get you further in touch in a deeper way with your body. So again, we're going to lean forward, and you're going to feel a nice stretch in your IT band. Some of you may only be able to get down this far. That's fine. Wherever you are is where you're at. Some may go a little bit lower. Okay, wherever you go. And as you get further down, really feel that connection into your lower legs. Some of you will be able to reach for your toes. And some of you may have flexibility enough that you can turn and reach for your left foot. And you really feel a nice stretch right there in that right IT band. The IT band is really important for alleviating back pain. Breathe. Pulsate up and down. And then after 4 or 5 pulsations, slowly come back up, keeping your balance, feeling the security underneath your feet. Okay, then slowly uncross. Shake it loose, side to side. Again, movement is medicine, but movement is fun. Okay? All right? As kids, what do we all love to do? We love to move. That's what all kids like to do. They like to move. In fact, they're perpetual moving machines. So that we're bringing back the childhood inside each of us. When you do that, things get lighter. Healing is more possible. All right, now we're going to switch. We're going to go the other side. Okay, here we go. The right foot comes over. And before you do anything, just feel. I mean, this is an unusual position. We don't. During our waking day as adults, we're not standing like this. We don't go to a cocktail party or church or a social event and stand like this. People, if we stood like this at a social event, people would ask, "What's the matter with you?" Right? We can only do these kinds of things in this class because everything is cool, everything is workable, everything is doable. All right, so again, we just slowly work our way down. Wherever you are is fine. Some may stop right above their knees. Some may stop at the knees. And wherever you are, you can, if you have the flexibility and the balance, you can just let your arms hang down, your hands hang down, and just let your whole body go. And then for some of you who have the flexibility, you can turn to your left side as your hands reach for the instep on your right leg, right foot. Just breathe and pulsate. And after about 5 pulsations, slowly come back. Get to the top. Try to stand tall. Breathe. And then uncouple your feet. Okay? And stretch them out. All right, so your legs are warmed up, your shoulders, your back, you've gone 360 degrees. Now let's move on to the cardio portion of our training. Okay? We've done this before. What we're going to do, you're going to put your right foot forward, and it's like you're having a race with yourself. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to say on your mark, get set, go, and you're just going to move your arms back and forward for about 10 seconds. Then I'm going to say jog, and the arms are going to slow down a little bit. And then I'm going to say walk, and the arms slow down even more. And then eventually I say stop, okay? You're going to get your heart rate up to at least 120 beats a minute, and you're not even moving your lower legs, your lower body. Okay? Bend a little bit if you can. If you're seated, that's fine too. Yeah, we see. On your mark, get set, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and jog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk. 1. Slow it down even more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Up. Okay. Good. Everybody's heart rate above 120 beats a minute, hopefully. Okay. Again, do this in the comfort of your home. If you happen to be out in public, doing it at the airport or a shopping mall, and people start looking at you, don't blame me. Okay, here we go. Now we put the left foot forward. Okay, down again. On your mark, get set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jog. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk. Slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Hey. Everybody's heart good? You feel that? All right. This is a way of exercising your cardiovascular system without putting any pressure on parts of your body that hurt. Okay? All right. So let's just do one more at home. Feel free to just stop the tape, and you can do 4 or 5, 6 of these. Okay? We'll do one more. Okay? Right leg forward. On your mark. Get set. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jog. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk. Slow it down more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Besides being a great cardio workout, this is actually a very effective abdomen, core body workout, because you're tensing your core muscles in your abdomen. So it's also really quite good for that as well. Everybody pick up your bands. And we're going to be doing a few upper body workouts with the bands. Again, doing isometric exercises, I believe, is hugely important, because what you're doing is you're developing skeletal muscle mass. When you do that, your endocrine system works better. It really has a very positive effect on your hormonal system. And when your muscles are stronger, it holds your skeletal system in better place. Okay, and because most of you have skeletal type injuries, this has a lot of advantages. All right, very simply, we double band the band, right? Your arms are straight out, and what you're going to do is you're going to pull in opposite direction, and we're going to hold for about a count of 7. Okay, here we go. Pull. 1,
Uno,
2,
dos,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rest.
relax.
We'll do one more just like that.
Más así.
Shake your shoulders loose if you need to.
Lo que necesite.
Go side to side. Again, make this fun.
Háganlo divertido.
You want to stay loose in addition to building a tight, taut, firm, muscular body.
Para mover los músculos.
Arms out.
Los brazos hacia afuera.
Pull.
Algo.
1,
Uno,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax. Shake it loose. Okay. Now we're going to bring this up a little bit high above the head if you can. If you can't go above the head like that, then just go higher so that it's
Lo más que pueden lanzarlo.
wherever you are is fine.
Pueden estar bien.
Okay, this just gets a different, this gets more of your lats, okay? Again, we're going to hold for a count of 7. Here we go. Pull. 1,
Jale.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax. Shake it loose.
Fuerte.
Rotate those back and forward. All right, here we go. One more set. Hands as high as they can go for you.
Arriba.
Ready? Pull. 1,
Uno,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax. All right. Now we're going to do something. Just shake it loose. Always shaking loose. We want to exercise, but then we want to stretch. We want to make our bodies pliable.
para que el cuerpo esté.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to take the bands
Ahora vamos a agarrar las bandas.
and you're going to step with your right leg
La pierna derecha.
through it.
Se lo va.
Okay.
Es la pierna derecha.
And the bands are going to go
La banda va a quedar
right up on the inside of your
arriba de la.
upper right leg.
Así.
Okay. And we're going to just do with one hand or,
Una mano solamente.
okay. And what you're going to do, this is going to be for the bicep, okay? Okay. And so what you're going to do is you're going to try to bring your right hand to your nose.
La mano derecha hacia la
Your legs are bent. Again, we can hold for a count of 7. Ready? Go. 1,
Uno,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax.
relajaditos.
Okay. We'll do one more.
Una vez más.
Right around. Hands are bent.
La mano está en la banda.
And lift.
Listo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax. Okay. Excellent, guys. Okay, now take the bands off
De la banda.
your right leg.
De la pierna derecha.
And now we move the bands. Just step through
Hacia el lado izquierdo.
onto through the left leg.
Hacia el lado izquierdo.
And now we're going to work on left bicep.
Ahora vamos a
Okay?
trabajar el bíceps
Need to be symmetrical.
izquierdo para que estemos
Again, if anything hurts, if you have a strained bicep, please go exceedingly light, okay?
Bien ligero, por favor.
Okay, so you have a nice firm base, feeling good, okay? Legs are firmly planted on the floor. You're like trees, okay? All right. So then you can tuck that left elbow into your rib cage if you want.
Todo izquierdo hacia la-
And lift. Bring that left hand high as you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax.
Relajen.
All right, we're going to do it one more time.
Una vez más.
Okay. Here we go. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, guys, you can let go of the bands, let it fall to the floor.
Relajen.
Shake loose.
Tantito.
Now we're going to go down to the floor.
Ahora vamos a bajar al piso.
But before going down to the floor, this is some of you may be able to do this stretch. If you can, great. If you can't, you're just going to come down on one knee.
Puede bajarse una
And
rodilla
for
nada
those
más.
of you that have the flexibility, this is called the yogi squat.
Este es el que se llama
And the yogi squat looks like this. You just come down,
Va a bajar así.
and your feet are like
Sus pies están
facing away from each other,
mirando hacia
and you're just
los lados.
feeling
Está sintiendo nada más.
Some of you may need to have a chair at home, however you do it. Okay? But all you're doing is you're allowing, what's happening here is that your hips are lower than your knees, which again is not a usual position to be in, but is extremely healthy for your lower body. And then after you've been down here for a few seconds, you can just put your hands on the floor, and then you're just going to stretch down and come down to the floor. We're going to use the bands here in a second because it's a great exercise. But before doing that, you're just going to make sure that you're on your sit bones. Your leg muscles are contracted, and you just want to again sit up tall so that your head is reaching for that ceiling. And then you're going to take the bands again. And you're going to double loop them. And this is great for your legs and your back. And what's going to happen here, this is a nice stretch. So you're sitting up tall and you're kind of pulling on the band slightly. And what you're going to do is you're just going to lean back a little bit. And you're holding onto the band, you're creating that tension. And you can start looking up. And you're creating a nice traction in your lumbar spine. And wherever you get to, don't strain, but just start to breathe. Then let go a little bit. And we're going to do that one more time. Okay. Again, only lean to the level that you're comfortable. Lean back just slightly. Get that nice stretch in the lumbar spine. You're going to feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. Nice stretch in your calf muscles. Should feel really good. And then come back. Slow. As you come back, again, sit up. Always be sitting up high. You're always trying to elongate and stretch your body. Okay, again, most of you have injuries to your spine, whether it's your back or your neck. Okay, all right. So now what we're going to do, we're going to just slowly reach with our hands. We're just going to reach down. We're going to lean in with our chest. And the hands do the walking. Some of you, your hands are only going to get to your knees. Stay right there. Wherever you get to, just pulsate. Some of you may have more flexibility. Your hands can get down to your shins. Wherever they get to, just stretch. Breathe. You want to breathe into those tight areas. Some of you may have the flexibility where you can touch your toes. Doesn't matter where you're at. Pulsate, and then slowly come back up with your hands. Your hands guide the way. You can walk right up your legs. And when you get to your quadricep area, you can push down on the quads as you reach up high once again. The reason we're constantly doing these elongation type moves is, believe it or not, we are in battle with gravity. We are fighting against gravity. And so this is a way of winning a small battle with gravity. You're going to lose the war with it, but you might have some fun having a few winning battles. All right, now we're going to open up the pelvis area. How do we do that? We bring the feet together, and the soles of your feet just touch together. All right? And again, most of us have, our pelvises are too tight. I mean, that's modern day living, sitting too much, etc. So to help open up the pelvis. What some of you may be able to do, if you just saw me, is you walk on your butt towards your heels. And then with your hands, you grab wherever you can. Some of you may just grab your ankles, and your elbows are kind of like locked into your knees. And now what you do is your elbows, while your hands are holding your ankles, try to just pulsate and push down ever so gently into your legs so that your knees try to touch the floor. And as you do that, again, you're leaning forward a little bit, leading with your chest and your chin, and you get to a certain tight position, and now you just breathe and pulsate. And what you can do, see how my legs are moving up just slightly and then down with each breath. And then for some of you may have the flexibility where you can come underneath. And just pulsate from here. This is actually excellent for your knees. There's only one problem with this move, is I don't know how to get out of it. I'm locked. Would somebody please call 911? All right, so what you do to get out, if you're in this position, just extend your feet a little bit forward and then slip your hands through and let it out. And just extend your legs. We're almost done. We're going to do a fun exercise, and then we're going to finish up with 2 back stretches, okay? All right. This is an exercise that's a lot of fun, and it looks like this. You're going to basically run in place on your butt. You're not going to move. It looks like this, and it feels really good for your lower back. It looks like this. You can go forward if you want a little bit. But you're reaching up high. Okay. Go ahead and do that. All right. I guarantee you, for holiday events with the kids, you teach them how to do this, you're going to be the big hit. Run. Again, you're learning to use your body in a playful, different manner. Relax. One more time. Go. And relax. Everybody feel that? Doesn't it loosen your back up a little bit? Okay. All right. Speaking of the back, I'm going to finish up with a back stretch, which is in yoga they call it the cobra. Very effective for the back. What you're going to do is now you're going to make your way slow, take your time, onto your stomach. Okay? Yeah. Your elbows and forearms can be resting on the floor. Your legs are flat. You're off your toes. And what you're going to do is you're simply going to, using the force of your forearms and your hands, is you're going to lift your upper body off the floor and hold for a count of 7. It looks like this. Lift, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Down. Now to help with sciatica, we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to bring your left leg up, and what's going to happen here is you're going to do the same thing, but in doing so, you're going to really be opening up that hip area as well. We're going to hold for a count of 7. Here we go. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. And then now we stretch that left leg back out, and now we switch and we go to the other side. Okay, we bring that right knee up, right foot reaches for the left knee, and now we're going to lift up on this side. Here we go. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Bring them back down. Right leg comes down, straightens out. And now we're going to finish again with the straight cobra position. Okay. All right. This time, actually, we're going to add a variance. Bring your hands out to the side, fingertips up. This is also going to work your thoracic spine. So here we go. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. All right. And from here we can just go to our knees. And this is called child's pose, where you just kind of try to sit back on your heels and just stay there for a moment and pulsate. Thank your body for what it's done today. Putting yourself in weird, odd positions that are quasi-legal. You guys have done a great job. I think that should be it for today in terms of the exercises. I hope you guys feel like you got a sufficient enough workout. We're going to keep adding to these workouts as we go. I am also going to be on a regular basis sending home short videos of other exercises that I pick up that we can add into the group, and you can also do at home. All right, so we're going to finish up our class with our breathing exercise. As we always do, this is where we work the pulmonary system. We work the diaphragm muscle. And so we're going to finish the class with that exercise today. We'll be doing it in front of the biocharger. If you're at home, you can put on light music, whatever helps you to relax, okay? You just want to have a quiet 20 minutes, okay? One of the things I want you guys to do as you're doing the breathing exercise, but more importantly while you're at home, is the concept that came to me when I was at the gym, is in order to help my shoulder, I have to fall in love with it. In other words, it's not enough just to like my shoulder. In order to help my shoulder heal, I have to deeply, without reservations, fall in love with it. And guess what? There's no downside. My shoulder's never going to leave me. The shoulder's with me for life. So whatever injured body part you have, what I want you to start doing this week is, especially when it starts to send off a pain signal, is turn to that body part and say, I love you. Watch what happens when you start sending love to the injured body part as opposed to annoyance and a wish to just shut up. You have to love that injured body part. And then the last thing I want to leave you guys with before we start doing the breathing, I was talking to he's an Indiana guy, he's a physician, doctor, works with peptides and stem cells and everything. And I was telling him about my shoulder. And he goes, well, you know, I said it's arthritis. And he goes, oh, you need potassium citrate. And I go, what's potassium citrate? And he goes, lemon. And he worked with people with kidney stones, giving him massive amounts of lemon water. But he said, and I've been doing it for the last 4 days, and I encourage you to do it in your home. He said, when you take a shower, go into the shower with a half lemon. And while you're taking a shower, just like you would with soap, you take that lemon and you start rubbing that shoulder with the lemon, that potassium citrate. And I've been doing that twice a day, morning and night. Now, I've been doing it for about 5 days now. And I don't know if it's a placebo, the most powerful medication in the world, placebo, or if it's actually the lemon. But my shoulder is feeling better because my friend the doctor said that the potassium citrate, the lemon, breaks up calcium deposits, which is what the heart of a lot of problems, whether it's in your arteries or in your joints. But he says the lemon breaks up calcium deposits, and that's why it works. So if you go home today and you have knee issues or shoulder issues or hand issues, get some lemon. If your loved one or spouse is willing to do it and you have a back issue, just have your spouse go up and down your back with the lemon. If your spouse thinks that you're out of your mind, which he or she probably does, just say I'm following doctor's orders, okay? Okay?
Just the whole thing?
Yeah, half lemon. Just cut half lemon and just go right into it. Squeeze that lemon. Let all those lemon juices get right into your body. Okay? And then I would love, in the coming couple of weeks, report back to me and let me know if that had any positive effect on you. Okay? All right, so remember, love your injured body part and give it plenty of lemon. But don't call it lemon, just call it potassium citrate to your family so they think that you are following, advanced chemistry, methods, okay? All right. So here we go. We're moving on to our breathing. And what we're going to do, we're going to take our warm-up breath into our belly. So inhale in through the mouth. Hold. Expand that belly. Let the diaphragm relax. Hold that for about a count of 5. And full mouth release. And now what we're going to do is just breathe into the top third of our lungs, the chest. Here we go. Inhale. Bring that chest up to the chin. Bring the back muscles back, shoulder blades back. Hold for a count of 5. And an open mouth release. Now we're going to put it all together. Belly, chest, should look like a wave. Here we go. Full breath in. Hold. Expand those intercostal muscles that line your rib cage. And release. Now we're going to move into our 2 cycles of breath. We're going to do about 20 inhalations, exhalations, all through and out the mouth. Just follow my cadence. Here we go. Full breath in. Full breath out. Fully in. Fully out. Deeply in. Deeply out. Deeply in. Deeply out. Fully in. Fully out. Fully in. Fully out. Deeply in. And deeply out. Deeply in. Deeply out. 5 more. Fully in. Fully out. Fully in. Fully out.
Exhale.
Deeply in. Deeply out.
Exhale.
Fully in. Fully out.
Exhale.
Last one. Fully in. Keep inhaling. Expand those lungs. Keep expanding even when you're not sucking any more air in. Expand, expand. And when you can't expand those lungs anymore, slowly start the process of exhale. Let all of that carbon dioxide out of your lungs. Deflate them like a set of balloons. And now we move into a beautiful breath hold where there's no need for an inhale as your entire body is fully oxygenated. The red blood cells carrying the hemoglobin coupled to 4 oxygen atoms are now circulating and visiting every center of your body. Just allow all that rich hemoglobin to nourish every cell in your body. Just enjoy this time where your whole body gives into the breath hold, which is a fantastic way of building up your energy reserves. As you increase the capacity for your breath hold, you are also increasing your VO2 max, your lung capacity. Lung capacity is tied to longevity. Just allow yourself to deepen into that process. Now you've gone up to 1.5 minutes of a breath hold. That's the longest you guys have done. Congratulations. And now what I want you to do is to take a full breath in, hold, and squeeze and contract every fiber of your body, dispersing all that energy from head to toe, left to right, top to bottom. Squeeze and contract every fiber of your being. And release. Let it all go. Find your normal breath. You guys are doing terrific. This pulmonary exercise that we do at the end, this breath work, is fantastic for not only the body, but also the mind and the body. Okay. All right. Now we're going to move into our final 20 breath cycle. Same way as before. Here we go. Full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Deeply in. Deeply out. Deeply in. And deeply out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. All the way in. All the way out. Fully in. Fully out. Let the air in. Let the air out. Fully in. Fully out. Fully in. Fully out. Full expansion. Complete relaxation. Fully in. Fully out.
Sale.
5 more.
5 más.
All the way in.
Inhale.
All the way out.
Sale.
Deeply in.
Inhale.
Deeply out.
Sale.
Fully in.
Inhale.
Fully out.
Sale.
All the way in.
Inhale.
All the way out. Last one.
Último.
All the way in. Keep inhaling, expanding those lungs,
Los pulmones.
letting them grow. All 7 liters, filling up every quadrant, every inch. And when you can't inhale anything more,
Más.
slowly start to exhale.
Empiece a exhalar.
Letting it all go. Let your lungs feel like a set of balloons that are completely deflating
Están completamente
as we
despejados.
move gently
Nos
and
movemos suavemente.
powerfully into our breath hold.
Para la respiración.
Let your body sink.
Su cuerpo
Let them float. Let them feel heavy.
se sienta pesado.
Let them feel light
Se sienta ligero.
as you connect into the deepest parts of your body.
En la parte más profunda de su cuerpo.
Your mind and body become one.
Se juntan.
Just allow
Permitan
that mind-body dance to continue.
que mente y cuerpo vayan continúen.
You guys are doing a terrific job,
Haciendo un buen trabajo.
making gains every week,
Aprendiendo cada semana.
getting stronger,
Reforzándose.
more stable,
Más estables.
and more in control.
Más en control.
These battles are won by inches,
Esas batallas son ganadas por pulgadas.
and you are doing that every single day
Y está haciendo eso cada día.
by taking the right mental approach
Tomando
to working with your body,
procedimiento apropiado para
your
trabajar el
psyche.
cuerpo, psicológico.
I'm proud of you guys.
Yo
Just doing a terrific job.
muy buen trabajo,
Coming up on a minute and a half once again with our breath hold,
pero vamos a la respiración.
allowing your lungs to really
Los
expand.
pulmones realmente se expandan.
And now, after a minute and a half of the breath hold,
Un minuto y medio de la respiración.
I want you to take a full breath in,
Quiero que respires profundamente.
hold it at the top, and squeeze every fiber in your body, every tissue. Squeeze and contract
Contráiganlo.
from your toes to your earlobes to your hair follicles. Just squeeze and contract.
Aprieten y contraigan.
Disperse all that energy you've accumulated.
Acumuló.
And when you can't squeeze anymore, full mouth release and let your body go. And return to your normal breath. Just enjoy the next few minutes within your own mind and body. Reconnect. Love all parts of your body and watch how your body responds to that love. Okay. That concludes our class. Thank you for watching. Thank you for attending. Have a wonderful day. And until we see each other next week, have a good day. Bye-bye.